What is up, guys? Jake from MetalicDzn here, bringing you part 2 to my background tutorial series. Hopefully this sticks within 3 parts. I can't really see this finishing this episode. It's different to most of the backgrounds you'll see on YouTube, just because all you people do is use renders, flares, simple text in the middle. But this is different. This actually involves a little bit of work, and so I'm going to get straight into it. What I'm going to do next is pretty much indent this, and this. On my backgrounds, I leave the sides kind of dark, just because with my partner backgrounds I like the middle to stand out the most, and so people just look at it. If that makes any sense, I don't know. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do it for this layer first. So with this layer, you're going to duplicate it, right click, duplicate, or Control J. I just like doing that since I'm used to it. So I'm just going to clear the layer style, click on the move tool, hold down Shift and Alt, go up to the top here and click on show transform tools if you haven't already, and then just drag that down just about there. So to apply the transformation, I just click on the rectangular marquee tool part there, and then it just brings up this, apply. So now I'm going to copy the layer style, right click, copy layer style of the first backing part, and then right click, paste layer style on the second one that we just made. Now what I'm going to do is double click on that layer that we just made in the middle there, click on gradient overlay, and click reverse. Now turn off bevel and emboss, turn off drop shadow, and click on inner shadow. And then you're going to go normal for the blend mode, put the opacity up to 100, turn down use global light, put the distance to 0, put the size to about 5 and the choke to about 15, or actually 20, and then we're going to go to outer glow and then change it to a white. Put the blend mode at normal for now, we're going to change that in a second though. Put the opacity to 100, size I'm going to put that to about 3, and range 75. Now I'm going to change the blend mode there to overlay, and that's looking alright from what I can see. Just what it does there is it pretty much just leaves a nice kind of pushes the middle part in a bit and pushes these two parts out. And I'm going to do the exact same for the top strip and the bottom strip. So you're going to try and find the bottom strip there, which is that. Right click, duplicate, and I'm going to hide the module layer here for a bit just so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to clear that layer style. If I'm going too fast for you guys, sorry about that, but I'm not going to really sit here and explain every little single thing that I do, or these tutorial series will go for about 10 parts. So I'm going to hold Shift and Alt and go to the top and drag that down just about there. So I'm going to copy the layer style, right click, copy layer style, right click, paste layer style. And then I might actually leave that one up like that. So the drop shadow is a bit too big there, so I'm just going to change the size to about 5, spread to 10. And what I'm going to do there pretty much, I'm just going to change the gradient overlay to the other way around, change the bevel and emboss to the other way around. So that looks alright there. So what I'm going to do next is do the same for the top part. So I'm just going to find it. I'm going to actually hit Control J to duplicate it. Right click, clear the layer style, and then hold Shift and Alt and drag it in. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Paste the layer style, drop shadow, put that to 5, spread 10 like I did with the other one. Change the bevel and emboss to 90, gradient overlay, reverse it. So that's that's actually looking a bit decent right now. It gives it a lot of depth. When you have the more layers, the more depth, in my opinion. I'm just going to check what we're doing for time. It's actually alright. So that is looking really, really nice right now. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add a bit of effect onto these little parts here. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to add a nice light straight across and straight across there. So I'm going to make a new layer, get the white, come over to the rectangular marquee tool, and I'm just going to make a rectangle straight across. You don't want it too thick because you're going to have it glowing out, so that size there looks really good. So I'm just going to Alt backspace. When you hit Alt backspace, guys, oh come on. When you hit Alt backspace, you have to have the color that you want in the foreground, so in the front there. And now that looks pretty much in the center. So I'm going to double click on the white layer that I just made, and for the glow, I'm going to make it a greeny orange. So this gradient here that I have. If you don't know how to make this gradient, go and check out my 2D text layer style tutorial. It's about 2 uploads before this, and I'll show you how to make a gradient like that. So go check that out, and you can use it. So what I'm going to do now is go to outer glow, and I'm going to pretty much use the same color, so greeny yellow just about there, maybe a bit more yellow. Alright, opacity 100. I'm going to put the blend mode to soft light, put the size to about 2, and then the range to 75. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of bevel and emboss, depth 1000, size 1, turn off use global light, 90 for the angle and 30 for the altitude. Put them both at normal, the shadow mode and the highlight mode. Now for the highlight mode, I'm just going to go soft light and put the opacity to about 50. For this, I'm just going to put the opacity to 25 and leave the blend mode at normal. And if you can see that light is looking pretty decent. So I'm just going to right click, duplicate layer, OK, and then just drag that down to the bottom one. Alright, that's looking actually really good. So I've got about 3 minutes left here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to alright, sorry about that, guys. Thanks for watching part 2. I hope you enjoyed what I've showed you this part. Sorry the parts are going to be going for so long, but these type of backgrounds do take a lot of detail to make, and I'm showing you guys the hard way pretty much. So I'm going to show you everything that I'm doing. So I'm going to put yeah, so thanks for watching. Like the video if you already haven't, which I probably hope you have. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and talk to you later. Bye.